Testing, 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 testing. Yo, Game Prodigy, thanks for the resub, dude. I need to know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me good? I turned down the music a little bit more. I'm gonna leave it on the starting soon screen because I like it. Chaotix, dude, thanks for stopping in, dude. You're probably not here, but... Oh shit, you know what? I need to make sure. I gotta make sure. Wait, where are my settings? Audio. Okay, it has it set as my headphones. Default? Nah, let's just do that. Okay, that should be it. Man, I could definitely see the appeal of a third monitor. Holy crap. Okay. I could just kind of, no, I don't get to see everything now. Hold on, I could make it smaller. Yo, Dylan, what's up, dude? Dylan, can you hear me? Let me know. I need to know. Let me know. Dylan, talk to me. You can hear me? Okay, good. Okay, good. Because today is the first time I've ever multi-streamed. And not just to YouTube, but to Kick also. I have all three going live right now. I have Twitch, I have Kick, and I have YouTube. They're all going on like simultaneously right now. And I have 3 pop-up windows. I only expect today maybe my Twitch is going to have any kind of chatter, but I don't know. I have YouTube chat up that could potentially have some viewers in there. Maybe, we'll see. Game Prodigy, what's up, dude? No, let's go with something more chill. There we go. I'm gonna leave it on the starting student screen for a little bit because I just made that today. I just made it. I just made the pixelized version of my head, the controller, the tablet. It all came out looking good. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but after I learned a couple of tips on the pixel art, I feel like the transition from doing art has been not so difficult. Like, it is doing pixel art versions of things hasn't been as difficult as I thought. So it's actually been pretty nice. Like, I was able to make that today, and it looks just like my emote, but pixel art form. I'm not gonna say I'm a master of it yet, because that's silly. I still probably have a lot to learn with doing some things. It's not perfect. Like, the tablet looks okay. It's not perfect though. But you could tell it looks like a tablet. But I've made a couple of pieces, and they look good. And so the transition has been pretty good, because I'll be real with everybody. I haven't really had any art commissions in a very, very long time. I'm talking about at least a year, until recently. Art has not been doing it at all for me anymore. It hasn't been as lucrative as it could be. I can attribute maybe when I took the step to becoming like my commissions being my main source of income. That was during the pandemic. And so that was when a lot of people were just turning to streaming. So I feel like I got a little bit of boost there. But after like a year, it started to really slow down. It did. It slowed down so much. commission me soon for some pixel art stuff. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. One of the main reasons, though, that I wanted to get into doing pixel art, I always wanted to learn how to do pixel art, because pixel art is a unique, unique skill set. You can have people that have different, unique styles, and they stand out above. Like, I want to say my art has never really has had a unique look enough to be like, oh, that's that was done by Al Zero. I don't have. There's other artists that I say, like, yeah, their style is definitely pretty unique. Mine has just kind of been like, I'm a good artist, Okay, I see you there. Okay, I see that YouTube chat is working. I honestly don't expect much out of Kick, because one, someone already took my name on Kick. I don't believe. I'm like, really? Is Al Zero really a common name or a name used anywhere? So I had to rename myself Al Zero on Kick. So I had to rename. That's my account at Kick. Not everywhere else. It's Al 083, but for Kick, I had to rename it. Unfortunately, that's why I don't have. That's why the starting soon screen just has starting soon, because it's not advertising anything else. Because apparently Twitch is getting really butthurt that Kick is doing so well and being so welcoming and booming right now. I saw a video of how one of the big streamers, he showed his revenue on Kick compared to Twitch, and Twitch was like, he made like 30-something thousand in the month, but on Kick he made like 200,000. I'm like, dude, Twitch is really gotta pull themselves out of this funk. It is crazy how much Twitch is really starting to crumble, and that's basically why I'm trying this multi-stream, because if Twitch ever just does kind of shit itself, I want to be able to say I at least have tried the multi-stream with YouTube and Kick. So now there's one thing I will say. Kick is like, it feels like, is like the Wild West. Like, there's things you could do on Kick that you can't do on YouTube and Twitch for obvious reasons. I'm not gonna be doing anything like that. All my content across all the platforms will be the same. So it's basically just not putting all my eggs in one basket. Basically, I had my YouTube first before anything. I made videos on YouTube first, and then I did streaming, and then and I'm just like, I was like, I don't watch anything on Kick, but you know what? That doesn't mean I can't just, dabble to see how it goes. Maybe I'll get a following there. You never know, dude, to be honest. You can have like a really shit following on one thing and then a big following on another. Kind of like TikTok. People have like big followings on TikTok, but like nothing else. Yes, this is Meld. I am using Meld. I am testing out Meld too. By the way, Dylan, when you said where went blackout, dude, yesterday I was having dinner with a family, with my cousin and friend that I have not had. I basically have not had anything like that for like 8 months. So we finally got together again for dinner. So I wasn't home to play blackout. Sorry, dude. But happy belated birthday. So yes, I am using Meld. So I can switch to my other screen. Switch back to starting to. It doesn't like smooth transition. It just kind of clicks away. But it works good. Like I'm able to input all the stream keys for, all the different sites. I'm running it. I'm doing today at 30 FPS, not 60, because what I'm gonna do doesn't really need 60 FPS, so I'm just dipping my toe in today for like the test run of, you know, multi-streaming. You know, and then we'll get into what I'm, you know, gonna be doing. Yeah, I will say Meld is almost perfect. Oh god, it's this thing where like no streaming software or program is perfect yet, because there is some easily accessible things in XSplit, but OBS, I feel I never had much issue with, other than like the whole audio thing where I can't just capture the game audio and video audio in the same thing. Like XSplit was better with that. OBS made it a freaking chore to try to get the audio from my console games to run. Meld is pretty good. The only thing I could say, because Meld feels like the best of OBS and XSplit. However, I will say, the fact that I can't just capture one of my monitors in Meld sucks. Like, I can do that in OBS. I can just capture my main monitor, and anything I put into it, you'll see. I can't do that in Meld. Meld doesn't do it. It sucks. Other than that, though, I will say, like, it captures console signals perfectly. Like, I've played games while, you know, joining like Simmons and other people for their things. Was able to hear the audio. I was able to figure out this UI pretty easily. So I will say Meld, definitely worth checking out. Blah. I got 3 freaking chat windows that I gotta scroll through whenever I switch like the scene or whatever. So yeah, so I'm multi-streaming today, so not just Twitch. I'm doing other things. My first YouTube live. So now the live button has appeared on my channel and will be there. We'll see how the quality is though. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of YouTube streaming, so I don't know if the settings are correct or if Meld takes care of that. It's a little weird. And then of course Kick is just brand new. I'm looking at Kick's pop-up chat window and I'm seeing like the default freaking emojis. It's so weird, dude. Oh man. Not to mention that I have to like manually put the stream. I tweeted out. I tweeted out, you know, my links to Kick, to Twitch, and to YouTube on my Twitter. So the fact that I have to put like 3 different like links is that's kind of like, gotta get used to that. So anyways, other than multi-streaming, we'll see how this goes. We'll see if I get any new, like, I don't know how the alerts are gonna work, to be honest. I don't know if the alerts capture like all of them, right? Like Kick, YouTube, Twitch. I don't know if how accurate it's gonna be, or if it's even gonna pop up. If I see people in chat, that'd be, you know, I'll say hi and everything. On Kick, I can't, like, there's no sub button until you get like the requirements, which, funnily enough, the requirements to get like the sub button and Kick is like the same requirements to become partner on Twitch. It's funny. It's like if I was able to get like partner on Twitch, I would have no problem getting the sub button and Kick. However, Kick has a little bit of a higher thing. Favoriting the link for later? Oh, I mean, yeah, you can grab it's in the tweet to my channel and whatever. I created a new like off-screen picture for all the channels. Except for YouTube. There's no off screen for YouTube. YouTube just kind of ends. But the other thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna return to Ask Libra because I do want to beat that. But my goal right now in doing that and creating all these new assets is because I was gifted Pixel Game Maker from Zyber, and the reason why I was like pushing into learning pixel art is because I want to chronicle learning how to use Pixel Game Maker. You're gonna see me learning it, trying it out, and I have a goal to try to make something playable and enjoyable by 1 year. Even if it's like something small, you know, I want to be able to make my own pixel art assets, because you can use the ones in Pixel Game Maker, but if I can make my own, have my own unique pixel art or whatever, you know, maybe I could finally create something. I always wanted to be, you know, I wanted to create games. After high school, I went to a technical school to learn computer animation. But I left that shit because I wouldn't have even touched it for like 2 years. And thank God I left when I did, because they wanted to charge so much. I had debt for just the 6 months. It's ridiculous. Nowadays, like, being able to create games is so much more accessible. It's crazy. You don't even have to go to school to become anything. You could learn. If you have the drive to learn on your own and blah blah blah, you can find the resources. You don't need to go to college. I was always one of those kinds of people that I would tell people, show me, I don't know what to do, show me what to do, and I will do it. One of my jobs was, I got one of my past employments was a game attendant for a bowling alley, but also I was a mechanic, and I didn't know jack about any machines, dude. I knew nothing. But I had a supervisor who was probably the coolest supervisor I've ever had. And he was like, you don't know what to do? All right, I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to show you how to do it. And eventually you'll be able to do it on your own. And I was doing that shit in day one because he was showing me. He wasn't dismissive. He was one of the best supervisors that I ever had, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna show you what to do. That's a good supervisor. That is a good that's someone good in employment that has the, you know, doesn't just he doesn't know what to do, okay, go do something else. Because that was when he left and the new supervisor came in, that was the kind of guy that came in. You don't know what to do? Oh, all right, go do something else, I'll do it later. Piece of shit. Really dumb. It's really, really freaking dumb, dude. You have people that are willing to you know, if you're in a supervisor or management kind of position and you don't have the drive to, you know, teach people to be the best that they can be, you're pretty shitty at your job. So I'm going to be learning how to use Game Maker. Today's going to be day one. I'm going to check it out. I've opened it up, but I haven't really touched anything because as soon as you open it up, it asks you to do the tutorial, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to do it live here. I'm going to see what this entails. How good is it going to be? How much will I learn on day one? And in 1 year, hopefully I have created something and I can look back on this first stream at what I did and be like, oh dude, I know exactly what to do now. And I can, you know, call myself a game dev. By the way, I really like this. I really like how my head turned out here. It looks really good in pixel art. And it was only a couple of small tips that I found through, you know, different pixel art videos on like YouTube. Little tricks, and the biggest one is how to scale without losing the pixel art crispness. So like everything I've done so far has been at such a low resolution. I'm talking like the lowest, like small emote size, the 112 by 112 kind of size. I've been able to learn how to do all the pixel art on that small of a resolution, pixel by pixel, and to be able to scale it to HD resolution like you're seeing right now, and it not losing any quality. That little tip was such a big help. Of course, I'm already looking at the head and I'm like, shit, there's a jagged edge on the mouth that I gotta go freaking fix now. God dang it, I didn't even notice it till now. God dang it. So there's little tips on like how to make pixel art look good, and like the jagged edges, you know, unless you're emphasizing like thickness or something, you're never gonna have pixel art that's you know, where it's gonna have a jagged edge. It's always gonna be like off by one, you know. It's never gonna connect in a corner. And I'm already seeing that I freaking messed up somewhere in the head, so I might have to freaking do that, dude. Damn it. See, like I said, I'm still learning. I will eventually get to the point where it's not gonna be a problem. No, I know, I didn't want to close that window. So anyways, so far so good. I'm not seeing any issues. Meld is weird though. It doesn't tell me if I've lost frames or not. That's probably the biggest one. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna, if I will ever know if I'm dropping frames or not. I also see like, I like YouTube's the live studio. Like it tells me like how many viewers, and it gives me like a graph. That's kind of cool. Twitch says I have 5 viewers, so thank you for you guys who are, you know, kind of just chilling. I have no viewers and no followers on Kick. I expected that. I really don't expect too much from Kick, other than I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna try it out, and if I ever do get followers or whatever, whatever, you know. But the one of the biggest things now that I'm noticing is that now I see the appeal of a third monitor now. I see it. I don't have room for it, but I see it. Actually, no. If I were to get two smaller monitors, like the one that I have as my main monitor, that I use for like playing games and whatever. If I were to swap out the second monitor, the big ass HD TV, for 2 smaller monitors, I could potentially have a 3 monitor setup. I don't know if I have the ports for it though, to be honest. It's a good starting student screen. Thank you, appreciate it. I like it. I've enjoyed learning how to do pixel art, and I look forward to learning more on how to make different things. Especially, I'm looking at a lot of I don't have the name of the channel right now. I wish I did. Shit. But I've been watching like this pixel art like channel that like shows like things on little tips on how to make like certain effects. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So that might be stuff I might be putting into practice while trying to do this. All right. Let's launch this. You know, it's funny. I can leave the music on because there's not anything in this menu that can really do too much here. All right. So I have this. The thing you're not seeing is that there's a window that says begin tutorial. Would you like to view the tutorial to learn how to use Pixel Game Maker MKV or MV? The tutorial can be viewed at any time by selecting the help menu. So here we go. You probably won't be able to see it, but I do. So I'm gonna hit OK. Whoa, dude, you don't even see the little freaking overlay that's popping up right now. So there's like a little mouse that just clicked over the thing that says if a project is already open, close it before starting. Okay, next. Tutorial displays actually not performing. This is where I wanted to capture the monitor so you could see what I'm looking at. Unfortunately, it's not. Yeah. Okay, so it's pointing. There's a mouse pointing a big ass UI arrow at create project. Give it whatever game title you like, e.g. sample game. You know what? That's fine. Sample game. Okay. Give it a project name. Sample project. Okay. Sample game project. Let me correct that. There we go. There you go. Okay, click next at the bottom. Okay. Click. Oh, wait. It just says click OK. No, but I didn't get to pick anything here. But you know what? Side view action. You know, that's good. I want to make a platformer. Okay, click OK. Saving new project. You're not seeing this, by the way. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to change the music. There we go. That's better. All right. Create game maps on the page called scene found in the screen. Okay. Wait. What are you highlighting? What are you showing me here? You can create multiple scenes per game. A single game is made by creating and linking these scenes together. Is that like different areas? Let's create a new scene. Okay. Whoa, dude, how? Okay, hold on. I gotta adjust the size of this. It's not showing me all of it. Hold on. There we go. Gotta make it bigger. Actually, can I just do that? There we go. Okay, add a scene with the button. Okay, scene? Right? I did the wrong one. Okay, add scene. Okay. Oh, dude, I wish it showed you. I wish it showed you because this is something, I mean, I could always look at it, but I wish I could just capture the window and show you exactly what it's showing me. Man, it's like, it's actually giving me like UI help and like showing me whatever. It's like, it's okay, change the scene name to scene 1. Okay. Click the tile set with the plus button. Okay. Pull down menu, select scaffold. Okay. Whoops. Scaffold SF. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. The scaffold SF you selected has been added. Okay. Scenes are made by arranging tiles and objects found in this window. Okay. First, click and select file, like tile in the upper left here. Left click to insert a selected tile or object into the scene. The black box marks the part of the screen that is actually visible. If the black border extends to the upper left, hold down the mouse wheel to move it. Okay. Fill in 0. What? Hold on. Okay, now let's get into some technical jargon here. Oops. Hold on. My chats are not up. Hold on. There we go. Wait, I didn't see what it said. Okay, there you go. Fill in 09 to 12, 9 with tiles while keeping an eye on the numeric values on the bottom of the screen. What the shit? Next, okay. Right click scene 1 and set a start scene, okay. Set a start scene, okay. You just created a bare minimum environment. Click File, Save Project, okay. Click in the upper right and confirm that everything is working as intended. Did the screen you just created show up? In the next step, we'll be placing a character in your scene. Okay. This will enable automatic. Yes, I guess. It feels like it's skipping some. Oh God. Oh God, close the window. Oh God. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Did you create the scene show up? Yes, it did. End the tutorial? What? Okay, I'm seeing the top. How do I undo what I just did? Okay, there we go. So what, if I want to create like a platform here? Oh. Oh God, it's not gonna. No, I can't do a smash. But wait, hold on. No, it needs to be like 5. Damn it. All right, we're making a Final Destination. There we go. Okay. Wow, that's not. That was it. Was that the whole tutorial? Tutorials. Okay, creating a scene. Okay. I've done that. Let's move on to the next tutorial. I'm gonna undo all this. So I know how to make the scene. Starting student. Can I make that bigger? There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. You can actually see what the damn things are that I'm clicking. Like, say if I want to do this. Oh God. Actually, oh, I did more than I wanted to. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next tutorial. So I'm going to delete the scene. So I have to add scene 1, tile sets. Okay, I'm just learning so far. Just how to do what I just did. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you clicked. Okay, so you click that button and you see what you just have. Okay. I get it. So that's just basically test out your game to see if the thing worked. Okay. I'm not gonna worry too much right now about like the specifics of everything. I just need to learn how to use the program, because like creating like a title screen or whatever, that stuff I can worry about later. Creating a logo, that's gonna be fun. Let's do the next tutorial. Creating a character. Okay. Step 2, how to create a character. Okay, if the tutorial proceeds despite an action not performing as intended, you collect stop tutorial from help. Okay. Do you have the project data with your progress up to the previous step? Yes. Load the project data with your progress up in the previous. Okay, so load. Open project. Open the previous. Okay. Open. Okay. There you go. See? Okay. Beautiful. Project preparation completed. Start tutorial. Okay. We'll create a character to place in the scene we made in step 1. Okay. Animations. Okay, click animations. Whoa, that's a lot that just... That is a lot that just happened on screen. Holy shit. You can register animations as character and object resources on this page. Okay. Let's zoom in. Damn, that's a cool looking character. You know what's cool is I could take like any of these sprites and then alter them to be unique to whatever it is I'm doing. Now I know how to do that. Alright, you can register animations as a character. Okay. In this tutorial, the weight information in the player folder is displayed. Okay, wait. Items registered in the motion window are motions the characters can execute. Oh. Okay. Items registered in the motion. Okay, so next. The motion's direction and the type of animation are registered in the directions. Okay. Sorry guys, give me a second. Just checking notifications. The motion's directions and the type of animation are registered in direction and frame. What we have opened right now is the motion information for player weight. Okay. Adjust direction and frame settings registered in motion to create character animations like this. Okay. Oh, this is their like idle animation. I see. Also, the view below shows a preview of the currently selection. Where? Oh, right there. I'm not seeing it though. It's not doing it. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, see, that's cool. I like that. How do I get out of this box view? Uh-oh, what did I just do? I moved something. I moved something. Stop. I wish I can get out of this. There. Oh, there we go. So now I can actually see the animation of it. That's cool. Like you could see like the frames. So it's a 30 frame idle animation. Let's test one out. Find walk in the motion window and click on it. Okay. Oh, I gotta find it. Okay, walk. Okay. It's hard to see like this, so click the button here. Wall and the that's the collision. Okay, so the big ass box is the collision of the character sprite. Okay. Click the playback button. Okay. Huh. Click stop. Click off after it plays. Did you see the character's walking animation? Yeah, it's a little fast though. Jesus. I mean, that's just the walking speed, so you probably won't notice it. I would, if I were to create a character sprite, it's gonna be running out. It's always gonna be running animation. It'd be like a run animation. I feel like it's like that could look good, but yeah, it just looks like you're kind of just strolling. Did you see the character walk animation? This is the motion that will play when the player enters the walk command in game. However, this alone doesn't make for a controllable character that moves left and right with the arrow keys. So let's register a way to call this animation. Okay. Click this button again to restore it to normal. Okay. Click objects. Okay. I did. Oh god. On this page, we'll specify when the animation from before will be called. Okay. Click add object. Okay. It sucks that you guys can't see this. You can't see the sub windows that are showing up. Change the object name to player. Okay. Player. Select player. Wait from the pull down menu. Okay. Player. Wait. Click check off object controlled by input device. Okay. And then hit OK. Okay. Did boxes saying wait, walk, and jump display in the action program? Yes. Yes. Let's register player animation to each one of these boxes. Okay. Click on the waiting box. Okay. The box details are shown on the right. If you can't see the box, adjust the action, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Wait is the motion for no input. Select wait for the motions. Wait, what? Waiting is the motion for no input. Select wait from the motions. Okay. Okay, wait. Next, click the walk box. Okay. Oh, and then I'm just gonna choose walk and then jump. Next. And then jump. Now we finished the basic player control settings. Okay. Lastly, we'll adjust the link that was created. Click the link. Hold on, I'm gonna make this bigger so you guys can see it. So you guys can see it better. Lastly, we'll adjust the link that was created. Click the link leading from jump to waiting. Wait, what? Click the link leading from jump to wait. The link with the left facing triangle. This one? Oh. Click the plus button for other condition settings on the right window. Dude, there's so much here, dude. There's so much to freaking remember. Click page 2. Okay. Why? What's in page 1? What is in page 1? Check off contact with slope. What? Where? Oh, okay. Okay. Select don't set for set slope contract. What? Don't set? Okay. Select don't set for set slope type. What? Where? I can't see. That's hold on. Don't set. Okay. Click any place that are currently and change them to or. Or. And click scene. Okay. Place a character you just created. Where? How? Oh, select scene. Okay. Click object tab. Oh, click position 1-8 in the view and place this character. What? Wait. If you're having difficulty finding the position, press and hold the mouse wheel to move the view. Oh. Oh, position 1-8. 1, 2. It's not really. 1-8. There. It's right there. Okay. I'm reading it right here. Oh shit. So okay, so you see where I'm wiggling here? I don't see the mouse on the thing. Maybe I should have it visible for whatever's going on here. But right here, you can see it tells you the positioning. So 1-8 was right here. Was anywhere right here, right? So I just put it there. Now we can control this character in the scene. Select file, save project. You have to do that for every character? Click the... Okay. So now it's going to give me the... Is the character on plate? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if this works. So give me a second here. Wait, can I make it so you can see the mouse? This is where I say the settings for a meld. Okay, so other than I can't capture a window, the settings for a scene in meld kind of suck. Because I can't do a thing where I can see the mouse. You know, like you can see me moving it, but you don't see the actual mouse. Let me see if I can get this capture window. Hold on. Display capture. Let's see if I can get this. Sampu Gameu. Here we go. Yeah. So this is what happens when you you click the thing in the upper right that I just did, and I can move the character. Can I jump? I guess not. I guess I didn't program it in yet. But you can see that I'm moving the character, so that's cool. I don't have any, there's no ground, no nothing. There's something funky here though. Like, wait, I have a controller. Does it work with the controller? Nope, it doesn't. One of the things I am definitely gonna try to invest in is how do like the way the game feels when you move around. I want it to be like 1-to-1. I want it to feel smooth and snappy. So I'm definitely gonna see about. There's something weird doing it with the keyboard. I don't know if it's just my keyboard that's doing it, you know, because my keyboard is kind of has a mind of its own sometimes. But it feels good walking back and forth here. Sometimes it feels like I'm hitting a wall, like it just stops. I don't know if that's just because my keyboard is all messed up. It's cool though. Okay. Click that. Gotta get rid of that. Okay. Okay, did the character display? Okay, it did. End tutorial. Okay, so that was setting up a character, right? I kind of want to see that again. I want to see some of this here. So, jump and shoot. How come this one doesn't replay? It doesn't. Huh. Oh, jumping. Walking? See, this one has like a replayable. I don't know what. Charge shoot? Rotating slash pizza cutter? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Death? Fucking dead. Weird. Why is it going so fast? Why is the play speed so fast? I can't even see it. So, bleh, 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 bleh. Disappear? Oh, is that when you die? No. Warp? Let me see warp. Oh. So you just transparent? So it basically just becomes more opaque when you do that. Okay. How about dash? Game clear? Damage? Okay. Oh, that didn't show me nothing. Jump, wait, what? Landing. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Tinsley, what's up, dude? Alright. That's 2 tutorials down. There is a lot, though. There is... How many are here? There's 15 steps. And this is just for the side view games, right? Platformers, whatever. I wish I could show you. Hold on. Can I maybe capture that? Let's see. Display. Sampo Gameu. No, that's just it's just the same thing. It's just the same thing as PC game. Okay, whatever. All right, let's delete that. Delete to layer. Delete to layer. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, we created a scene, and we've created a character. Although it was a template, and it just showed me how to walk. It didn't explain everything else that was there. There was a shit ton. There's like a shit ton of things. So like if I click up here, animations, like you can see. So like damage, right? And then objects. There was all this crap. And that was just for the waiting and jump, right? Which I didn't even get to jump, which is weird. It didn't explain a lot. There's a lot on here. It's not really explaining. The tutorials are fine. I'm doing stuff, but it feels like there's a lot to freaking learn here. Like there's shit up here called plugins, database, living in the database, plugins, transitions. Oh God. Transitions, resources, objects, animations, tiles, scenes. Okay, let's go on to the second one, or the third one. The third one. Sorry. So creating slopes and tiles. Okay. Okay. Next. Do you have the project data with your progress up to the previous point? Yes. Okay. So up here, open projects, sample gamer. Project preparation completed. Start tutorial. Okay, let's create new tiles. Oh, let's back that up a little bit. There we go. Create new tiles. Okay, so go to tile. The screen is basically for setting the wall detection for the image resource registered on the resources screen. Okay. Wall detection refers to the setting that allows the player to walk and run onto things when moving around. Okay. As a test, let's add collision detection. Click the tile in the 7th column from the left, 7th row from the top. What? That is... Seventh column from the left, 7th row from the... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What if I made it bigger? Does it follow it? No. So that one. Okay. When the basic setting is shown, click Add All Walls here. Okay. By clicking this arrow, you can also configure individual walls. Okay. If there's a red border on the tile, wall detection is done. Okay. Let's add a bump to the map we created in step 1. Okay. Check scene. Scene 1. Click and select the top leftmost tile. That one? Okay. Click 5, 8. It's not okay. This arrow's not really following the thing here now. If I were to do it, click 5/8 in the view and make a bump. That's a little confusing. 5/8? Okay. Now we have a bump. Well, next we'll enlarge the size of the scene, okay? Settings. Change the scene size width from 1 to 2, okay? Notice the player movement range restriction and the camera scene display range restriction changed. What? Where? This arrow's not freaking pointing at the correct stuff, man. Yo, Galdor, what's up, dude? Thank you for the raid. Oh no, I don't hear the freaking... What? Why is the alerts not... There we go. Thank you for the raid, dude. Yo, Sir Dan, what's up, dude? Okay, what was this? Notice the player movement range restrictions. Where? Yo, Sir Dan, thanks for the resub, dude. Notice the player movement range restriction and camera scene display range restriction changed? No! Where? I'm guessing... Shit, you're not seeing this right now. God dang it. I wish you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm just gonna trust what it says. Click OK? Click OK where? Bro, what do you mean click OK? It says click OK. I'm not seeing where it says click OK. Bro, what do you mean click OK? Click OK. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, I hit OK. View has been expanded. Okay. Now we'll replace a slope. Wait. Now we'll place a sloped path on this expanded view. Okay. Click and drag to select multiple individual tiles at once. Duh, I know how to do that. Starting from the 6th column from the left and the 7th row from the top, click and drag 2 tiles vertically and 3 horizontally. Wait, what? That one. Okay. When they were selected, click the mountain at 13. Dude, this damn tutorial mouse thing is not freaking showing it where it should be. I wish it did. It's not. It's so stupid. When they selected, click the mountain at 13.8. Okay, so let's just find it. 13.8. Okay. When the placement is done, we'll set up a wall detection for the slope path here. Okay. Click other. What? Click others. Where? Oh, Jesus Christ. It didn't tell me it tabbed over. Place slope, okay? For slopes, you select and set the start point and end point in order. Click the upper left of 13.9. The upper left of 13.9. Then click the upper left of 14.8. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Now there's a slope. Let's make a downward slope in the same direction, okay? So, place slope. Find the slope as you selected the start point and end point in order, upper left of 15.8. Okay, so right here, right? Okay. There's no path on the way down, so let's fill it in with the upper leftmost tile we used in so tiles. So let's fill it in with the upper leftmost tile we used in the beginning so the character doesn't fall out. Select tile. Okay, select tile. Upper left. Bro, what are you asking me to click? Oh, duh. Okay. So the left tile, okay. Click and drag it. It's really not showing me where it's supposed to be, dude. It's not really showing me where it's supposed to be. Click and drag from 16.9 to 25.9. What? To 25.9? Oh. Okay. Now you know how to create slopes. File, select project. Okay, save project. Okay. And then test it. That didn't help me much here. There's a damn block blocking me though. Okay, hold on. I gotta get rid of this. How do I get rid of that? Was the character able to? No, shut up. I need to delete that. How do I delete that? How do I delete that pixel? Get out of here. Was the character able to jump over the bump? No. No. What are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? There's no bump. I can't even get to the next screen. What are you talking about? Game, what are you talking about? Was the character able to jump over and bump it up? And the next step will make another scene and link it, okay? But I did it right here, though. I didn't. The character is still kind of just chilling right here. How do I move her? How do I move her? Objects, player. Move the player. Okay, right here. Well, was I supposed to? Hold on. Shit. Was I supposed to? Was this all supposed to be like over here? God dang it. Hold on, I want to see if, hold on. let's try this out. Let's see. I can't jump though. How do I jump with her? There we go. How do I attack with her? Can I attack yet? What's the attack button? I found the jump button. I may have to redo this because I just don't know. Hold on. Like, I need to move all this. I need to move all this shit over. I need to move the actual slope. Like the tiles. The damn tiles. Scene. Objects, right? How do I move all the goddamn things over here? I'm already messing it up. I'm already messing up everything. I want to shift the slope over. You know what? Screw it. You know what? I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. You know what? I have learned. I have learned. There we go. There we go. Now, slope 1. Right there. Slope 2. Aha! Ha! Uh-oh. There's some collision funkiness here, but haha! Are you guys seeing this? I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Are you guys seeing it? Hold on. I did the thing. I did it. There's some funkiness here though. Like I did the slope a little. The slope ended a little too early, I think, or I need to adjust it. There's like a little bit of collision here. I get rid of. Ooh, you know what? This is now we're just okay. Now we're just gonna play around. Okay, hold on. Let's finish this, right? Let's go in. Hold on, I gotta zoom in. I get this oh, that's why. Right there. Right there. And then that one is like right there. Right there. Ah, okay. I get you. I get you, game. And then put it right here, right? Boom. Okay, let's link this thing. Let me finish the tutorial. Then I'm gonna play around with it. Okay. Was character able to jump over the bump? Yeah. Okay, next end tutorial. Oh shit. Is that the next tutorial? Connect another scene. Okay. Hold on. I want to play around with this a little bit. Okay. So I'm playing around with this. Right? Shit, you guys didn't see what I did. But anyways, I created some platforms. Let's see if I can mess around with this. Shit. You son of a bitch. No, the ceiling was too high. Shit, the ceiling is too... There's no there's a ceiling. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I wish I could test it with a controller. I probably could. I just don't know how to do that yet. Don't tell me I can just walk over it. What if I did like a Ninja Turtles kind of fuckery? Just walk over it. Oh, I could. Oh shit! I could do Donkey Kong like gap jumping. Because she will jump even if she walks off a platform, as long as I didn't jump before. Oh shit, I could do stuff with that. You know, like getting an item, like grab it and then jump back. Oh, that's so good. Fall into the pit, don't die. Oh, I did it. Oh, I just jumped over the first one. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Oh, that's fun, dude. That's a lot of fun. I see the appeal of that. Get rid of all this stuff. Oh, wait, you know what? We could practice. So, like, jump on there. And then, like, jump to there. And then I need to... jump to there. Wait. Oh, wait, but then how do I get to here if I just blocked it off? That's smart. Well, maybe I could just do it like I could try to land on the one, right? Yo, Greg, what's up, dude? Greg, I'm learning pixel art. And I'm learning it so that I can make games in Pixel Game Maker. We'll bring you on board. You're the first person I'm calling to hiring on my team. So far, I've learned how to make just this one scene. Okay, well, I mean, you can just make that like that, but this has the ability to walk off and then jump again. So you can do some like Donkey Kong style, like, stuff. So you could do something like, you could put like a pit of death like right here, but there's like a floating gem or something right here. And if you decide to try to get it by doing that, like you could just you could either try to attempt it over here by doing or you could just drop on it like below. I'll put it like below here and then and do that. Although I need to look into like how to make, because this is just of course like tutorial stuff, but I definitely want to try to make the movement feel snappier, like more fluid. This feels a little, there's a little bit of jankiness of this movement. It could just be the walking animation, right? It just looks like eh. So I definitely want to make a unique sprite for that. That would look better. Also, like, I like that you could, like, walk off a ledge and jump again. There's definitely stuff you could do with that. But the jump feels too... It kind of feels like a little bit heavy. Maybe make it a little bit more floaty, maybe. I don't know how I would do that, but I would look into it. That's cool, though. That's cool. I think that most platformers add a bit of leeway in terms of letting you jump a bit after you cross into the platform. Not all of them. Not all of them will let you just, like, jump afterwards. You just fall. You just die. You have to have, like, a jumping point. But from this, like, the way this is programmed right now in the, like, the, you know, the sample game or whatever, it's programmed to where you could kind of walk off a ledge and then still jump. That I would kind of want to keep, or figure out how that's done. Because definitely, like, would want to incentivize, you know, collectibles or something you can, you know, grab. Currency, you know, floating coin. Not floating coin. Don't want Nintendo on our asses. You know, floating gem, you know, kind of thing. And you go for it. Create and connect another scene. Okay, so let's try that. Let's start that tutorial. Next. Oh shit, hold on. Whoops. Get rid of this. Do you have the project data? Yes. Okay, so let's load it because it wants me to do this. No. On the open project data with the progress up to previous step. Yeah. Game project do. Next. Let's make a completely new scene and link the scenes together. To keep the basic setting the same, we'll make the new scene by copying scene 1, which we created previously. Okay, so right click, scene 1, and then copy. Okay, right click any of the thing and then paste. Okay, a new scene has been created. Go to settings, name it to scene 2. Of course, it's not letting you guys see this. Okay. Alright, but you can see it on the left there. You can see it right here. Over here on the left. We'll be connecting the scenes so the player character only needs to be in one of the scenes. Okay. So while scene 2 is selected, click object here. Okay. Right click player and select delete. Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay. Turn transitions. On this screen, we'll decide how the scene we've created will be connected. Okay. There are 2 methods to connect screens: screen flow and portal transfer. We'll be using portal transfer this time. Click portal transfer, okay? Click add portal button. New portal has been added. Okay. Portal information currently opened is for portal 1 found here. Okay. Portals are a function that links specific positions in scenes together. Okay. First, let's start with the setting for portal A. Specify scene 1. Okay. Make sure you're on a layer 1. Okay. Specify X at 600. What? Can I just move it? Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna put it here. Next, I'm changing it because this is it's good. It's a good guide, but it's not where it's pointing and where this thing is like tutorializing me. It's not doing a lot, so it's fine though. Make sure that Y is 0. What? Why? No, shut up. I'm gonna do what I want. It's mine. I'm gonna put it above the thing here. Okay, next. No, shut up. No, it's mine. Check off match X direction position. Okay. Next. Okay. Notice a red frame being shown in the view on the bottom. Yeah. You can see it. You can hold down the mouse wheel to move. Okay, yeah. Okay, now scene 2. I can put it over here, right? Yeah. Nope. Max X direction, blah, blah. Make sure flip and set for portal B is checked off. Okay. Click all arrows on the row on the right to make them active green. Oh. Okay. Then the arrows in the leftmost row of B turn green. Now the scenes are linked together and we can come together. Okay. Now I can save file project. Okay. Now I can test it out. Alright, let's find it out since it worked. It didn't do it. Why didn't it do it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Were you able to put it? No. Maybe it, yeah, oh, you know what? I'll do it up here. Alright, let's see if this works. It worked. I teleported and I did some kind of graphic to show that I did it. Does it only happen once? What the shit? Oh. Because it only goes one way. That's why. Okay. Okay. I get it. Wait, what if I do this though? Wait a minute. What if I just do this? I'll put this down here. Save project. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Oh, funny. So, okay, so that's how you make it so that you, if you go through one, but I can't do it down here because this is not the same scene. It's a different one. So I walk in and now I'm in a different scene. Ah! Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So that's scene 1. So let's make scene 2 like reverse, right? To show that this is just like, this is how we know it's the new one. Hey, look at learning how to do the things correctly here. All right. So that's the scene 2, right? Yeah, that's for scene 2. So scene 1, scene 2. Shit. How did I get to the? Shit. How did I get the teleport? Check portal. There we go. Check portal. Oh no, I forgot how to get to the thing. I forgot how to get to the portal side of things here. Portal B, portal A. Well, I'm eventually gonna go through this again just to like refresh myself eventually, because I want to do the first time learning it on stream, but I'm gonna replay them and then you know, just to refresh myself, so when I come back we'll like continue on with like the other tutorials. So I think that's that, right? One, 2. So I think we did that. Let's try it out. Let's see if this worked. All right, let's see if that worked. Whoa, why did I fall through the floor? Why was there no collision here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? I tried to do the thing, it didn't do the thing. Anyways. Let's do one more tutorial. Let's do create an enemy, okay? Because the next one after that is create an attack to use on enemy. We'll save that for like next time. So let's create an enemy. Okay. Create an enemy. Alright. Start. Always it's like open project. Yeah. I already did the thing, game. God dang it. I really want you to do it. Follow the instructions to the T. Okay, starting tutorial. Let's create enemies to place in the scene, okay? Objects. Create. Enter the object enemy as enemy 1. Alright. Select enemy crawling from select animation. Enemy crawling. Change enemy to enemy group. Okay. Why does it say click? Okay. That is so freaking weird, dude. Unlike players, we need to create an enemy action program on its own. It's a little complicated, but we'll set them up step by step, okay? Click action 1. Okay. Change the name to waiting. Okay. Waiting. Okay. Select the motion to move. Okay. We'll open up basic settings next to basic. Okay. This page is where we can set the parameters for this object. Okay. For this, we want to make an enemy that's destroyed upon attack, so we'll leave this HP at 1. Okay. Uncheck temporary invincibility after receiving damage. Oh. Okay. Also check objects blink during invincibility. Oh. Yeah, you can do that. That's cool. Yeah, there should always be invincibility frames, right? Maybe not for enemies, for you though. Click action program. Okay. Let's create a setting that will destroy the enemy when it's hit by a player's attack. Okay. Right click and select add action. Where? Oh, add action. Oh, okay. Select the action name to destroy. Damn, this is okay. I can definitely see, like, yeah. You have to do like you have to create all this for every enemy type and whatnot. Okay. Select the motion to move. Okay. On the other runtime actions plus near the bottom. Wait, what? Click on other. Oh, okay. Okay. On this screen, you can decide what kind of action will be taken when this action is reached, okay? This time we need to make an enemy disappear, so check off destroy object. Okay. Click OK. I did, dude. I did. What are you talking about? Destroy object. Okay. Jesus Christ. Destroy. With other actions, well, with action programs, connecting actions together with lines called links will determine a character behavior. Okay. So let's create a link from waiting, which we created earlier, to destroy. Right click waiting and select add link. Okay. Left click destroy. Okay. We create a link. Gotcha. Let's create a condition for moving to the destroy action. Okay, conditions. Click page 2. HP is 0. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. HP is 0. Make sure the object reference is to object self. Okay. Click OK. We finished setting it up so when the enemy HP becomes 0, it's destroyed. Lastly, let's place the enemy created on the map. Select scene. Okay. Scene 1. Click objects. Enemy. I'll put the enemy over here. I don't care where it's. Okay, file save. Cancel. I accidentally did the wrong thing. Project. Okay. Aha. Did I just push it off the screen? I did. I shoved that fucker. Subway Slammer. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna create a wall here. There we go. Okay, I created a wall so you won't fall. It won't fly off now. He's just moving. How do I attack? What's the attack button? I guess I'm gonna learn how to attack. I guess that's the next thing, right? The next tutorial is how to attack an enemy, right? We're gonna save that for next time, though. I think this is a good first session here. Shit! I forgot about the portal. The portal was there. Oh. All right. All right. There we go. So, I'm using Meld. I saw some really cool things you could do with Meld, but I haven't put the time to learn it. Yeah, Meld is cool. There are some things in Meld. I feel like Meld is like a good mesh of XSplit and OBS, but there are some things that Meld doesn't do. Like if I click on a scene, the options are limited. Like I don't like if I want to show the mouse. What the hell? Why is there still a bar? That's so weird, dude. So that's one thing. For some reason, I closed the game, but the thing is still the bar is still on the screen for whatever reason. Weird. So I have to like click off of that. So there's some things in Meld that are not great. Some things that are pretty good. But for the most part, Meld is pretty solid. Being able to multi-twitch or multi-stream through it is pretty easy. It's pretty decent. So, and if you have OBS or XSplit, I think there's a way for it to transfer your stuff over. So that's another good thing. But that was a good start. That was a good start to Game Maker. I don't know what I'm going to stream next. I might stream. It won't be this weekend because I have a family birthday. So definitely not going to be here to stream on one of those days. But I definitely want to come back to this maybe Monday. Maybe I'll come back to this Monday. I'm gonna play around with the first couple of tutorials because I really want to ingrain it so that I know them by, I committed to like basically muscle memory so that I can go into the next ones and know exactly what I did before without having to like refer to it. But so it's fun so far. Like just doing those first couple of tutorials has been it's been really good. Like I was already like when I had to fix up a couple of things there. It was, I remember what to do. There's a couple of things. There's those sub menus and whatever that you guys couldn't see. That there's a lot going on there, but again, it's just like it's learning it, right? It's learning it, repetition, getting it ingrained in my memory. So I'm definitely going to be working on that and figuring all that stuff out. But it's a good start. I definitely see the potential to making something really cool. I need to know how to do. I need more into like the specific pixel arts, so I can like if I do my own custom pixel art sprites, I have to make it for whatever freaking situation, like the jumping, the shooting, or whatever. I definitely want to do one where you're punching. I hope there's something in there that I can go off of, so I can do like if I want to do like a character sprite that punches instead of swinging a sword. Swinging a sword is fine, but I kind of want to do one where you're punching. But it's really fun. Anyways, appreciate everyone who showed up. Zyber, Greg, Galdo, Galdar, thanks for the raid. Serdan, Game Prodigy, and Serdan, thank you for the resubs. Tinsy for showing up. Dylan showed up. And Chaotix showed up for a little bit. Appreciate it. I didn't have no one. Only one person in the YouTube chat, which was Zyber, but that's cool. And nothing on Kick. It's fine. It's fine though. We'll get there. It's just this was the first test of multi-streaming, just to get get it in the way, get it out of the way or whatever. Kick, you'd be surprised how Kick is coming up right now, because Twitch is they're shitting themselves right now. Kick is actually surprised. Like, Kick is just basically, I'm just doing it on Kick to just to spread myself out, because you never know, dude. You never know. You can't think that Twitch is always going to be the right place, because Twitch, the way they're conducting themselves and the way they're like not, they're not doing shit right now. They definitely are crumbling a little bit. So this is why I'm trying out the multi-stream on YouTube, and then I said might as well just create a Kick, just to have that there. You never know, dude. Nothing is forever. But it's been good so far. I have all my chats. So of course, Twitch is where I first started streaming, so all my chatters are in here. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes with the other things. I haven't seen like the stream dip at all. I don't think it I don't think I had any like issues or whatnot. But everything seems good. I could definitely say Meld is doing pretty well. I could say Meld, I've been streaming with the Meld program for this stream, and everything has seemed pretty good. Pixel Game Maker is really cool. I am looking forward to learning more with that and actually starting to like make stuff. I don't know if it shows like how to make a title screen, but if anything, I could always just look up a YouTube video. Someone's made tutorials, right? I'd want to know how to do that too, how to make like a title screen and whatnot. Get that going. Maybe is there a way to like enter a code? Do like a Konami code type thing? That would be kind of cool, right? Anyways, appreciate you guys showing up. We'll get back to this, and I do want to get back to Ask Libra, dude. I want to finish that game. I've been missing. It's been over a month. I know I haven't streamed in over a month. Believe me, I know. It's figuring stuff out, and I kind of needed a break. So, I definitely want to get back to that. But also, this whole journey with learning how to make games in Pixel Game Maker, I'm looking forward to that. All right, you guys have a good weekend. I will see you guys next time.